The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Satter wants the ball. He's going to maybe tee it up for 11-3. He got it! 11 three-pointers for Ty Satter. It's unbelievable.
Here come the Fusion the other way. Nice ball in towards Kamai. Kamai able to set it down. Kamai beating the keeper. Shot on the way, and Kamai scores. 1-0 for the Fusion, and it's
1-2 pitch. Line shot up the middle. One run will score. Deer rounding third. He's coming to the plate.
Verwest, they center in front. Scarbrug down low, loose in front, in for a goal. South Shaley gets the first goal of this East Region title.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
And good evening and welcome into the Ted Minover Field. I'm Jason Gold, joined by Mike Mason tonight as we get ready for the 2023 football season here. As the Perham Yellow Jackets welcome in the Hawley Nuggets here tonight on a beautiful Friday night here to kick off the high school football season. And Mike, two Heart of the Lakes Conference rivals in almost everything, but in football they're non-conference. They haven't played each other since 2016, and it's always fun when you get the Yellow Jackets and the Nuggets together, no matter what the sport is.
Absolutely, and the Nuggets had a tough season last year. Perham hovering right around that 500 mark last year. Perham with a new coach, but Hawley with a longer standing coach, if that's the way you want to put it. And I expect a rather entertaining game here tonight. I don't know if your thoughts are similar or not.
I think it'll be a fun battle between these two teams. It'll be interesting, the chess match between Hawley head coach Peter Nance and Yellow Jacket head coach Jesse Hine as they get ready to kick off this new season. We thank you for tuning in and joining in to the Budget Blinds pregame show here live from the Ted Minover Field. We'll take a quick timeout and come back here as the Yellow Jackets and Nuggets get ready to kick things off on the 2023 new year.
I have three amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my three young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back into the Ted Minover Field and the Budget Blinds pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network as we get ready to go between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Hawley Nuggets. I'm Jason Groth, again joined by Mike Mason as we get ready for tonight's contest. And now we'll take a look first at your starting lineups brought to you by Lakes Ace Hardware. Get your favorite Benjamin Moore or Magnolia paint colors or color match any color today at Lakes Ace Hardware in downtown Perham. The starting lineups first for the Nuggets when they're on offense, they'll look at like this. At a tight end is Tyler Gire. On the line, it's Sam Cluck, Alex Paulson, Blake Bigger, Cullen Larson, and Blake Downer across the line. At quarterback is Noah Nelson, a junior, 6'5" tall junior. We'll expect to see a lot of him running the football as well as throwing tonight for the Nuggets. In the backfield, number 22, Jack Ames, along with Lucas Skank, a senior, Levi Lelm, and at split end is Brevin Stoa. Again, the Nuggets suffered a tough injury earlier this year, losing senior running back Devon Stock. He's out for the year. He got hurt during the preseason scrimmages, so the Nuggets missing a key running back tonight. So when the Nuggets are on offense, the Yellow Jackets will be on defense. They'll look like this. Across the line, it's Jackson Vetch, Cashberg, Brendan Sandberg, and Dylan Ralston. In the linebacker spot, Sawyer Dilbeck, Braylon Rock, Hudson Hackle, and Carson Byer. The defensive backfield will be Tyler Scudron, Gage Onenson, and Mason Happel. For the Yellow Jackets, when they're on offense, they'll look like this. At quarterback, it's Blaze Schmidt. And in the backfield, a veteran backfield with Braylon Rock and Hudson Hackle. The wide receivers, Gage Onenson and Tyler Scudron. A tight end is Ashton Detloff, and the guys in the trenches, Jackson Vetch, Cash Burke, Carson Byer, Logan Myers, and Dylan Ralston from left to right. And on defense, when the Yellow Jackets are on offense, the Nuggets will look like this. On the front line, Tyler G. Ray, Sam Klunk, Alex Paulson, and Cullen Larson. The linebackers, Tristan Lillaby, Jack Ames, and Grady Hines. At safety, Carson Kapacek, Brevin Stowe, and in the cornerbacks, Lucas Skank and Zach Liebach for the Hawley Nuggets. That's your starting lineups, brought to you today by Lakes Ace Hardware. Again, get your favorite Benjamin Moore or Magnalia paint colors or color match any color today at Lakes Ace Hardware in downtown Perham. I'd like to thank all our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. I'd like to thank Frontier Airlines, Great Clips, Dakota Fins and Feathers, and Budget Blinds, the sponsor of our pregame show. Again, Frontier Airlines. Visit flyfrontier.com today to learn about the Go Wild Pass and lock in one-way flights in and out of both Fargo and Minneapolis for as low as $15. We'd like to thank them, as well as we'll thank our multitude of sponsors throughout the night here on the Magnitude Sports Network. And Mike, you had a fun one last night in the Hive, Wadena Deer Creek, with a nice victory over the Yellow Jackets in volleyball action. And like last night, we expect another fun one here tonight on the gridiron.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's been a blast just, getting into the fall sports schedule. This is our first football. We've already done 3 or 4 volleyball broadcasts, and this is our first football one. So I'm wishing both you and me best of luck on this one here. As it's been about a year and a half since I've been in this particular press box here, but it's always fun. I remember my first game here at this press box. I kind of got a little upset because the French fries from McDonald's right over there and then by the time the game was over, McDonald's was closed. So
yeah, you got the French fries over there, the ice cream from Dairy Queen, and then you got the chicken from Pizza Ranch. So you're leaving the field hungry, which gives you an opportunity to hit our concession stands here down to the north end zone here as we get ready to go for tonight's game at the Ted Minover Field. A couple of changes this year now. The student sections has been moved from in front of us actually here in the press box now to the south end zone, trying to continue a little bit of atmosphere that way with the Yellow Jacket faithful and the fans over there, and it should be an exciting night. We again would like to thank some sponsors: Ray Sport and Marine, Waterfront and Recreational, Perham Health, the State Agency of Hawley, New Horizons Realty, Perham Chamber of Commerce, Farm Bureau Financial Services, the Lakes Area Co-op, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, and Central Market. We'd like to thank them, as well as Nice Family Sales, Lakes Ace Hardware, EOT Insurance, KLN Family Brands, United Community Bank, Reuter Family Dentistry, and J&L Nutrition in the Backyard. Once again, we thank you for a sponsorship of Yellow Jacket and Hawley Nugget football here tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll come back here in just a matter of seconds and get you ready for tonight's game between the Hawley Nuggets and the Perham Yellow Jackets.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good. You want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
State Agency of Hawley is an independent agency that can accommodate all of your insurance needs. Personal policies like auto, home, farm, umbrella, life, health, dental, and vision. They can also cover commercial policies such as liability, business, auto, bonds, and much more. Give them a call today at 218-483-4951, or you can also email info@stateagencyofhawley.com or stop by and see them in person at 102 Highway 10 East. State Agency of Hawley wishes the Nuggets the best of luck in this game.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota, a great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here. If you'd like to find your inner otter in Perham, visit OttertailLakesCountry.com.
Welcome back to the Budget Blinds pregame show as we get ready for the 2023 football season as the Hawley Nuggets come to Perham to take on the Perham Yellow Jackets. And I'm Jason Groth with Mike Mason getting ready to go. Introductions getting ready to happen shortly. But a look at last year for both teams. The Yellow Jackets finished the season with a record of 5-5. They knocked out Park Rapids area in the first round of the playoffs and suffered a tough 24-21 defeat here at home. East Grand Forks knocked them off. The Yellow Jackets made a feverish rally late but fell short. And then Hawley, an up-and-down season. They started the season with a nice victory over Pillager, then suffered 3 straight losses, and they faced a very strong schedule. When you think of Wazekas, West Central area, DGF, you throw in Barnesville, and that was just a loaded schedule. And then the opening round of the playoffs, they suffered a tough loss when they were defeated by Frazee 28-22, and they finished with a 2-7 record. And the good thing about tonight is you're able to throw those records out the window, Mike, and it's the start of a new year.
Absolutely, and like I mentioned earlier, new coach for Perham, and Hawley's been well coached for a few seasons now. And I don't expect this to be like a one-sided game. And to be honest, I could probably flip a coin 10 times, and whichever, if Perham was heads and Hawley was tails, and it landed 6 times on heads, that'd be about maybe how you could predict this game to come out, as much as you could predict a coin flip.
And that's always the fun part of the first game of the year. It's the same thing, and no matter what level for the most part, the first game is a lot of the unknowns. You throw in tonight, it's a warm night, so that's going to play a role. First time for a lot of these guys under the bright lights of Friday night, so a lot of different intangibles that come into the play, especially in week number 1. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors tonight, KLN Family Brands. Apply today and build your tomorrow. KLN Family Brands, as we get ready for the introductions that take place here tonight at the Ted Minover Field. We're still roughly about 10 minutes away from the opening kick here, but it should be a fun one. Jesse Hine taking over for Aaron Velde, and Hine in his first year, very familiar with the program. He's been a long-time assistant with the Yellow Jackets, played his high school career here, and as well, and played his college career at Bemidji State, and had a chance to watch some BSU or Perham alumni in that BSU and Northern State game last night. He was a long-time Yellow Jacket. Colton Hackle played for Northern State, and BSU was able to pick up a victory last night in that one. But tonight, we're hoping for a fun one, and it should be a good one between the Nuggets and the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets, again, coming off that 5-5 season, have a very experienced backfield, and that's key when you have a quarterback who's got a year of experience under his belt. Blaze Schmidt was a starting quarterback last year for the Yellow Jackets. He's back again at the helm. And in the backfield, he's joined by Braylon Rocky and Hudson Hackle, 2 veteran running backs that put up a lot of yards last year for the Yellow Jackets. And on the other side of things for Hawley, they're going to go with that junior quarterback, Noah Nelson, 6'5". The quarterback sees the ground and sees the field well. Peter Nance changing things up this year. He says he's going to kind of probably air it out a little bit more than they have in the past. It'll be interesting to see how that offense looks this year for the Hawley Nuggets as they're wearing their road whites with maroon and gold. The Golden Nuggets here still warming up. The Yellow Jackets patiently waiting for introductions here as we get ready to go for this one. But Peter Nance has been around the gridiron for a long time. And the veteran coach, will have some good tricks up his sleeve if needed. And you look at last year a little bit, they were in a lot of those games with some of those big schools. DGF, who was the runner-ups in 3A, They only lost to DGF last year 26-20. And you know the Nuggets are hoping that experience against some of those big schools from last year will help them this year as they are in the Midwest HOL North portion of the schedule. The Yellow Jackets in the Midwest Red this year, different look for the Yellow Jackets in the Midwest Red. They'll face Little Falls and Morris area, Chokayo, Alberta, the new schools in that conference this year. That changes a little bit, as this is an interconference game tonight between the Nuggets and the Yellow Jackets. Scores from the Midwest Red last night: Thief River Falls defeated Roseau 40-14. East Grand Forks defeated Crookston 33-7. Little Falls knocked out Pierce 30-16. And Morris area, Chokayo, Alberta was all over Minnewaska area 40-20. Other games tonight: DGF takes on Barnesville. Park Rapids area does battle with Fergus Falls, and Detroit Lakes is at Ricori. And in the Midwest HOL North, earlier today, St. Cloud Cathedral took on War Road, and Frazier's taking on Staples Motley. That's a look at your area scoreboard as we're moments away from the start of tonight's game between the Yellow Jackets and Nuggets here on your Budget Blinds pregame show. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and get you ready for tonight's kickoff between the Yellow Jackets and the Nuggets.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now, over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Hi, this is Mike from Magnitude Sports. I'd like you to do me a favor if you would. Subscribe to this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. The channel is owned by a family I've known for over 2 decades and features some sports stars from previous Magnitude Sports broadcasts. So if you're the type of guy that likes fishing, hunting, dogs, you can get all that and more right here on the Dakota Fins and Feathers YouTube channel. You can also find them on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's educational, it's captivating, it's fun. It's Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe today.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because, it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back to the Budget Blinds pregame show. I'm Jason Groth with Mike Mason as we get ready to go for tonight's contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Hawley Nuggets. The Yellow Jackets being introduced to the crowd here. The Nuggets have been introduced. Again, this gives an opportunity to thank some of our sponsors tonight. J&L Nutrition and the Backyard, Ruder Family Dentistry, United Community Bank, KLN Family Brands, EOT Insurance. Grab a quote today by visiting EOTinsurance.com. Lakes Ace Hardware is sponsors of our starting lineups. Get your favorite Benjamin Moore or Magnolia paint colors or color match any color today at Lakes Ace Hardware in downtown Perham. I'd also like to thank Nias Family Sales, the Nias Family Sales Service Center. Can either service all makes and models? Schedule your vehicle today by calling 218-346-5976. Also like to thank Central Market, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, Lakes Area Co-op, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Perham Chamber of Commerce, New Horizons Realty, the State Agency of Hawley, Perham Health, Waterfront, Recreational, Ray Sport, Marine, as well as Budget Blinds, our pregame show sponsor, Dakota Fins and Feathers, Great Clips, and Frontier Airlines. Once again, we thank you for your sponsorship of high school sports here on the Magnitude Sports Network. As we're just moments away from kickoff, we'll take a quick timeout, come back, and we'll have your KLN Family Brands opening kick here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
And welcome back into the Ted Minor Field press box. As you see on the bottom left corner, make sure to follow Magnitude Sports on the social medias. You can find us on YouTube, X, as well as Facebook and Instagram, Magnitude Sports and Magnitude SN. On Twitter, formerly known, or X, formerly known as Twitter. We'll get that down at some point this year.
It's It's something new. I've had to get used to it myself. I think that's an off-air conversation that you and I will have sometime. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yellow Jackets will receive the opening kickoff. Hawley won the toss. They have deferred their option to the second half, and you can tell it's night number one as we are resetting for the opening kick here. The Yellow Jackets in their home black and gold. The Nuggets in their road white and maroon. So we get ready to go for high school football on Friday night. The lights at Ted Minower Field.
I think one of the matchups I've mentioned like past and current. I think what I'm looking forward to the most this game is the senior quarterback Schmidt against the junior quarterback Nelson for Hawley. Schmidt, I believe, started his varsity career last year. He's pulled off a couple of great plays in his senior year. We'll see how the junior quarterback on the flip side, Noah Nelson, can respond. Like I said, I think this should be a fun game.
Kicking off will be Brock Hines for the Nuggets. As we get ready to go, here's the kick from Hines to the near side. Your KLN Family Brands kickoff. Nice return, and they're getting tackled. On the return there was Ty Rooney. So he gets stopped on the play there on your KLN Family Brands kickoff. KLN Family Brands, a proud People First company interested in joining their growing family. Head over to klnfamilybrands.com. First look at the Yellow Jacket offense and first look at the Nugget defense. Head coach for the Yellow Jackets, Jesse Hine. Head coach for the Hawley Nuggets, Peter Nance. As the Yellow Jackets will come out with one receiver wide to the left, one to the right side, Onson near side, Kudron to the left, Gunn, and the handoff to Rock on the left. Gets to the corner, breaks a couple tackles and gets brought down. And he'll bring up second down. Second down and about 5 on the run by Rock.
And on that first play there by Perham, the handoff to the left side, it looked really good. And, if I base this game off one play, Hawley's defense has got to step up here.
In the gun, handoff again, left side. Rock, expect to see a lot of him. He gets a first down. As he moves the chains, picks up the first down for the Yellow Jackets.
I think that second run play there kind of proved my point on that first comment on the first play there as they pick up that first down as the ball is placed at the 40.
So we approach the 11-minute mark. The Yellow Jackets in the gun with 2 receivers left, one to the right side. Now they send the man in motion. Kudron gets the handoff on the sweep. Gets to the edge on the right side. Crosses the 45, brought down to the 48. And a nice run there for Kudron.
Yeah, nice pickup of 7. They reverse field there. Instead of going to the left, they go kind of up the middle to the right and catch that Hawley defense off guard. They continue to do that. They're going to have no problem running the ball. They can hold off on some of the passes until later.
Old school mentality, keep doing it until they stop. And it's second and we'll call it a long 3 here. Schmidt in the gun. Rock gets the handoff left side, runs up the middle. Is going to have the first down as he plows into Hawley Nugget territory.
Just on the other side of the 50 there, and Rock, I think, has carried the ball, correct me if I'm wrong, every time so far.
He's had 3 of the 4 carries.
3 of the 4.
Kudron had the other one on the sweep, or on the jet sweep as we approach 10-14 in this opening drive of tonight's game. And we'll see if the Yellow Jackets try to get their claim on a nice family sales drive of the game. Kudron comes in motion near side. They fake the handoff to him. Now they go to Hackle. Big hole on the left side. Gets to the corner. Gets to the outside. Crosses the 30 to the 20. Beats a tackle there. Now dives forward. We'll see where they spot him. He gets a first down inside the 15 to about the 13 on a big run by Hudson Hackle.
That's the biggest play of the game so far here for Perham. It really boosts their momentum as they get into not quite the red zone, almost.
As they are actually in the Reuter Family Dentistry red zone as they've...
Well, then I stand corrected.
They marked him down about the 13. Now a handoff left side. There's a flag on the play. This one's going to come back in the area of holding.
It's probably the first positive play for the Hawley defense in this game so far.
It is a hold. Derek Nelson, the white hat, with the call. The Nuggets will accept that one. That will back them up. First negative play for the Yellow Jackets is a hold. Moves them outside the Reuter Family Dentistry red zone. It'll be first down and long.
Perham, go ahead.
They say first and 20.
Perham just needs to shake that last play off and keep doing what they've been doing so far here. It's so far so good for the Yellow Jackets.
Kudron gets the handoff from Schmidt, tries to make a couple men miss, gets inside the 20, gets down at the 18.
Kudron there, I think, one of the positive things there, when he got tripped up, he focused on ball control there. It almost looked like he was about to juggle that one and drop it, and that could have been an opportunity for Hawley. But Perham alert there, so good thing there for the Yellow Jackets.
Second and long here at the 19 inside the Reuter Family Dentistry red zone. Schmidt in the gun, fakes the handoff, looks right, fires right, has a man wide open, touchdown. Pitch and catch, Gage Onenson on the 19-yard strike, and the Yellow Jackets strike first. Nice play fake by Schmidt. He finds Gage Onenson wide open, and the Yellow Jackets strike first.
I don't know if this is new or not, but I like the touchdown music celebration that they have. I don't know. I've watched games last year. I don't know if I remember hearing that or not.
It's one of the new things they want to get in is the school song of the Yellow Jacks, same as the Golden Gophers. As the extra point, Hudson Hackle will kick. Onenson will hold the snap off the mark, but is set down nicely, and the kick is good by Hudson Hackle. And the Yellow Jackets take a 7-0 lead on your United Community Bank scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout on the Magnitude Sports Network.
State Agency of Hawley is an independent agency that can accommodate all of your insurance needs. Personal policies like auto, home, farm, umbrella, life, health, dental, and vision. They can also cover commercial policies such as liability, business, auto, bonds, and much more. Give them a call today at 218-483-4951, or you can also email info@stateagencyofhawley.com or stop by and see them in person at 102 Highway 10 East. State Agency of Hawley wishes the Nuggets the best of luck in this game.
Well, welcome back in to the Ted Minover press box. An opening drive for the Yellow Jackets might be their Nias Family Sales drive of the game. We'll keep that in mind. It's early, but Nias Family Sales Service Center can service all makes and models. Schedule your vehicle today by calling 218-346-5976. The drive featured a lot of Braylon Rock, then Tyrus Kudron on the sweep, and then a wide open Gage Onenson on the 19-yard pitch and catch, and the Yellow Jackets lead 7-0.
Yeah, and coincidentally enough, that touchdown pass was the first pass of the game. And so the Yellow Jackets are 100% on their completion rate so far, which is always a positive. But like you said, it's still a lot of football game to go.
I can tell it's first game for everyone. I got a little ahead on our clock.
It's all good.
As the Yellow Jackets will get ready to kick it off, it will be Hudson Hackle to kick.
I always say that if I can't do the clock properly, I won't expect anybody else to do it. So.
As we get ready to go for the kick here, brought to you by KLN Family Brands. Hackle with that kick to the near side. It takes a couple of hops, picked up at the 10-yard line. Breaking forward with that football is Lucas Skank, and a flag on the return. We'll wait and see. There's a pair of hankies on that one.
Yeah, I have a suspicion this is against Hawley. We'll see if I'm right or not.
We go back in the back against the Nuggets. We'll back them up. That was your KLN Family Brands kickoff. Learn how you can get your slice of over $5 million in profit sharing. Only at KLN Family Brands. A job with room to grow. Apply today. Build your tomorrow at KLN Family Brands.
Well, first look at the Hawley offense coming up here. And like I said, right before that first drive by Perham, looking forward to see what Noah Nelson can do here for the Nuggets.
Nelson, a junior, tall quarterback. at 6'5".
That is pretty tall. You don't see a lot of tall quarterbacks even in the NFL level.
And they will go in the gun. He's got a running back, Ames to his right. Again, they're missing Devon Stock out with an injury.
Well, this is certainly interesting. We'll see what they do.
Ames handoff straight ahead. Pushes the pile forward to about the 24. Nice powerful run by Ames. And it'll be second down and short after the powerful run.
Yeah, nothing more to build the Hawley Nuggets' confidence there than to push a few Perham linebackers back and run it right up the middle for a nice gain. Nice job there by the Nuggets.
We'll call it 2nd and 3 on your United Community Bank scoreboard. And make sure to stay tuned for our Frontier Airlines halftime show. In the gun for Nelson, he's got 2 receivers to his right, 1 to the left. He's going to send a man in motion. They're going to try the sweep, low snap, and that's a tough one as Ames gets the handoff. But it gets wrapped up right away. One of the guys in there was Cash Burke and Dylan Ralston. Now that play could have been a lot worse with the low snap, but Nelson did a good job of scooping that up and getting the handoff to Ames.
Yeah, it looked like Hawley tried to run that same play as they did the first time, and like you said earlier, if it's not broken, don't try and fix it. But that one didn't work out so well, and a nice job there by Ralston to get the tackle in the backfield there.
2 receivers to the near side now, no one to the right. Nelson drops, looks left, fires left, pass complete on the feed there to Zach Lieback, but nothing doing. He gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage, and it's 4th down and decision time for Hawley, which I'm guessing they'll bring out the punter, and they do.
Yeah, the Perham defense read that pretty much all the way to the I call it my right side, the Hawley left side of the field there. And a nice job on the Yellow Jackets defense there to force the punt here by Hawley.
Carson Kopacek out to punt. Gage Onenson at his own 45 for the Yellow Jackets, ready to receive the kick. Kopacek is at his 10. Low snap, gets it on a hop, and there's a flag on the play already. Nice kick by Kopacek. There might be another flag there, but now they deem it as a clean block. Onenson gets to the outside, crosses midfield, and gets driven out of bounds inside Hawley territory. But there is a flag right away on the snap.
Yeah, I have a suspicion that maybe Perham jumped on that one, but we'll find out.
If they did, that could be close to a 1st down. But they're looking to talk. The Yellow Jackets are declining, so it's on Hawley.
Yeah.
So they'll take the result of the kick, which gives them outstanding field position.
So it looks like, if I saw that right, it was a foul start on Hawley, correct?
Indeed, and that was the call, and that will be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Now at the 36 is where they said Onenson went out of bounds. Opening drive for the Yellow Jackets. They marched downfield, and it was capped off on a 19-yard pitch and catch. Schmidt to Onenson.
Yeah, this is the best field position of the season, and I can say that confidently for the Perham Yellow Jackets. We'll see if they can capitalize on this great opportunity or not.
1 receiver left, 1 to the right side, 2 backs. Rock fake the handoff. Schmidt looking to fire for Onenson again. He's got him wide open, and Onenson will walk into the end zone for a touchdown, and the Yellow Jackets strike again with a 36-yard pitch and catch, and the Yellow Jackets now lead 13-0.
Well, one play, 7 and 6 points with potentially 7 on the way here. And, now they're 2 for 2 passing. Their last 2 plays have been passing touchdowns for the Perham Yellow Jackets. I kind of feel like I'm at a Vikings game, but it's better because it's not the Vikings song.
I'm just going to leave that alone.
Fair enough. Oh, that's right. You're one of those green-colored fans, right?
Indeed, as the snap and the kick for Hackle is good, and the Yellow Jackets now lead 14-0. And that song might have a lot of people in Minneapolis happy as well as the Golden Gophers with the big victory last night over Nebraska, stealing the victory from the jaws of defeat, a big pick, and then a touchdown, and then a field goal at the buzzer. But here, the Yellow Jackets lead this one 14-0 after the touchdown on your United Community Bank scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout, come back in 30 seconds.
State Agency of Hawley is an independent agency that can accommodate all of your insurance needs. Personal policies like auto, home, farm, umbrella, life, health, dental, and vision. They can also cover commercial policies such as liability, business, auto, bonds, and much more. Give them a call today at 218-483-4951, or you can also email info@stateagencyofhawley.com or stop by and see them in person at 102 Highway 10 East. State Agency of Hawley wishes the Nuggets the best of luck in this game.
Welcome back into the Ted Minover Field. In the press box, here's the Yellow Jackets strike quickly. A one-play drive, and it was Schmidt to Onsen, and that's been your connection tonight. 2 touchdown passes and receptions for that duo. As Hudson Hackle gets ready to kick things off here on this kickoff, brought to you by Kalen Family Brands. And a nice boot there from Hackle. Backs up the return. On the return, Levi Lelm now cuts to the near side, gets across the 20, spins free, drives forward across the 25, and is brought down at about the 28. Nice return by Lelm, and it was a tough first possession for the Nuggets. They had one really nice play and then a struggle on a low snap and were unable to get things going after that, and now it's going to be comeback time if you're a Nugget fan as you're trailing 14-0, but still there's a lot of football left. And a chance now to settle in if you're the Nuggets here on offense.
Yeah, and I think Hawley here, we'll see if they go up the middle. I think they liked what they saw on that first play of the game. I think they should stick with that at least for this series at least.
2 receivers to the left side. Ames, the running back, is to the left of Nelson. Nelson calling out the play call, looks to his right. Quick pass. Pass is complete. Nice pitch and catch there. Skank breaks a tackle and moves upfield. Crosses the midfield into Yellow Jacket territory. Falls forward all the way down to the 41-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there as Nelson hits Skank on the big play.
Maybe they should not stick with that run up the middle. That was, like you mentioned, a nice play there. Nice pickup of about right around that 30-ish yard mark.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Nuggets on a nice pitch and catch there as they look to answer. And when you have a high-power offense with a quarterback like Nelson, no lead is safe or no deficit. It might be too much overcome as they, again, set up with 2 receivers left and a running back to the left of Nelson. Quick pass near side again. That's complete. Lelm breaks a tackle. Now drives forward into the 35 down to the 34 on a nice pitch and catch again. Nelson to Lelm. And what I like what the Nuggets are doing, quick passing, not allowing the Yellow Jacket front four to get much pressure. And Nelson has a nice easy pocket to throw out of.
Yeah, it seems like the Perham defense kind of crashing in on the quarterback there, and that allows a couple of the Hawley Nuggets players to be a little bit open. You get that screen pass out to the outside, and all the Nuggets receiver has to do is break a tackle or two, and a couple plays later you have a first down, if not more.
Now a full house backfield. Nelson pumps, fires, pass incomplete. Ooh. In and out of the hands of Liebach, and the defender was right there behind him.
Yeah,
on a high throw.
Sorry about that. Easton Kennedy looked like he had an opportunity for an interception there almost.
As now it brings up 3rd down and 2.
I want to say hi to Jim from Denver, North Carolina. He is interested in the DQ across the street. I'll see if I can get a close-up shot of that for you, Jim, here a little bit later in the broadcast.
One receiver, one to the right, one to the left. 2 backs with Nelson. Nelson and miscommunication. He's going to try to improvise. We'll see if he comes up and gets it. It's going to be short on the spot.
Yeah, about a yard shy on that one there. And that brings up 4th down.
4th and 1. And it looks like Peter Nance and the Nuggets are going to go for it. No hesitation.
Yeah, I agree with this call here by the Nuggets coach. No doubt about it. You're down 14. And if you can get a first down here and keep the ball away from the Yellow Jackets, all the better.
Nelson gets a snap. Handoff left side. That's enough for a first down. Nice, powerful run there. Jack Ames, as he just plowed forward. It's one of the unique things, though, when you go in the gun, you're already 3-4 yards back, and it's 4th and 1, but Ames' powerful runner cannot be denied, gets the first down.
Yeah, it looked like he picked up 8 or 9, but in actuality, he picked up about 3 on that play, and like you said, it was enough for the first down. All they needed was about 2 to keep this drive going.
Your United Community Bank scoreboard shows the Yellow Jackets up 14-0. Nuggets second possession of the game and driving so far. 2 receivers to the right. Nelson looks things over. Gives it to Ames, and the Yellow Jackets sniffed that one out, and they swarmed on the tackle there. Ralston, as well as Jackson Vetch in there right away.
I don't know if I 100% go away from that run attempt up the middle, but maybe lay off it for a few plays here. And seems like the passing has been more effective for Hawley overall than the run game has up to this point.
Might have been one of those zone run read runs where the quarterback had the option to pull the ball out, but there was no time to pull the ball out from the running back Ames on that one. 2nd down and long now, 2 receivers to the left. Ames, the lone back to the left of Nelson. Send a man in motion. Skank gets the pitch. He's going to look, thought he was going to look to throw, but now he's looking to get the edge. He doesn't, as he gets tackled there on the far side by Sawyer Dillbeck. Excuse me, that was Lelm, the ball carrier, and it's 3rd down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, I think he lost a yard or 2 on that play.
It's going to be 3rd and long for the Nuggets on that one. And I believe it is 3rd and long. Getting used to new things that they're doing here at the Ted Minower Field to try to enhance the atmosphere and get the fans more involved in the game. Might hear some AC/DC in the background. Hopefully that doesn't violate some copyright issues, but again,
it absolutely will.
Nelson's in the gun. Fakes the handoff, fires the pass incomplete. He had a man, Tyler Gray, open over the middle, but in and out of the hands, and it's incomplete, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, Tyler Gray, I bet he wishes he had another opportunity at that. That was a nice pass there by Noah Nelson. Just couldn't quite get his fingertips and secure it in.
4th down, Brock Hines is the kicker, but it appears that Nelson and the Nuggets are going to go for it. A late substitution there.
4th and 12, even if you gain, say, 6 yards on this play, it's almost as effective as a punt.
Well, you're in that tough area. A punt really does you no good because it's
Yeah.
a touchback type thing, and it's only gains of 11 yards. So Nelson has time, drops back. Now the pressure comes. Fires, steps up, the pass incomplete.
Ooh.
And a turnover on downs.
That's the 2nd time this game that Easton Kennedy had an opportunity to possibly pick that one off.
And that's one of those that the Yellow Jacket coaching staff loves the coverage, love that he's there, and actually happy it went through his hands.
Yeah.
Because you end up, unless if you have wide open field and blocking in front of you. But the Yellow Jackets will have their 3rd possession of the game, leading on United Community Bank scoreboard by a score of 14-0. Schmidt's in the gun, handoff, Hackle, cuts to the corner, and plows through a couple defenders before he's finally wrapped up and brought down on the play by Liebach. It'll be very close. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Yellow Jackets on offense.
Yeah, I think one of the things the Nuggets are going to have a chat about here at halftime is how to stop that Perham run, because it's been effective for them. More so than the pass, even though they're 100% on passing, but they've only taken 2 pass attempts. So,
and it's helped when you have a running attack as dangerous as the Yellow Jackets. That opens up that play action game. Rock to the right, Hackle to the left. And handoff, Rock to the left side, gets the first down, breaks another tackle, drags the defender to midfield, and picks up another first down for the Yellow Jackets.
So let's stop the clock for a couple of moments here as we continue to tick down. We're at about a minute or so to go here in this contest. I think 2:03 to be exact. So we'll let our clock tick as close as possible to 2:03.
And I'll correct you, it's only the first quarter.
Yeah.
You did say contest, so I just wanted to make sure. We still got a little more bit to go here tonight.
It's my first football game of the season.
It happens first night for everyone here as we go to the Yellow Jackets to the line. 2 to the receivers to the left, 1 to the right side. Rock, now they send the man in motion. The motion man gets the handoff. That time it's Mason Happel around the edge. Dives forward. gets to the 45. They'll mark him at the 44 on the nice run.
When I got home last night, I watched part of that Perham-Wadena Deer Creek volleyball game, and I said that between you and me and Lance that we'd have all the Wadena Deer Creek home games. So, I like I said, it's early in the season. That's not what we're going to have. We're going to have the Perham home games. Maybe a road game here or there, but
Yellow Jackets go with 2 receivers left. Code run in the slots. Onison split out, and Dillback here on the near side. Now Kudron in motion. Schmidt wasn't expecting the snap, and he'll just slide on it. And a nice veteran play by Schmidt to slide and cover it instead of the turnover. Miscommunication on the center quarterback snap there, and a big loss. We'll keep the clock moving, and it'll be 3rd and long for the Yellow Jackets.
yeah, loss of about 12 or 13 on that particular play, but it could have been much worse there. You know, you could have probably picked it up and maybe gained back 3 or 4 of those yards, but probably the smart play there to just cover it up, especially when you're up 14-0.
One receiver right, one to the left. Schmidt fakes the handoff, looks. Far side for Onison. Nice pitch and catch. Onison stretches, has the first down. And that connection tonight has been dynamite for the Yellow Jackets. Onison and Schmidt connect again.
I honestly have no idea how he made that catch between Stoa and Stank, but that was a great catch there for the Yellow Jackets and a nice pass play, and they get all those lost yards back and a few more.
Again, it's going to be kind of tough to find out what our nice family sales drive of the game is going to be right now. As the Yellow Jackets perfect 2 for 2, looking for more on their 3rd drive. But that will be the end of the first quarter. The Yellow Jackets are going to let the clock run down as they'll take a 14-0 lead into the break. And a good start for the Yellow Jackets. The Nuggets had some success on that second drive, but just couldn't finish it. But now their defense needs to come up with a big stop. But we'll take a quick timeout, come back to the Ted Minor Field here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Welcome back to the Magnitude Sports Network here at the Ted Minover Field. The Yellow Jackets lead 14-0 into the second quarter. I'd like to thank our sponsor. Make sure to stay tuned to your Go Wild halftime show presented by Frontier Airlines. That's coming up here in just a little bit as the Yellow Jackets are ready to go 1st and 10 starting this second quarter. Handoff Rock to the near side. Lunges forward to the 35 where he's finally brought down. Nelson in on the tackle as well as Blake Bigger on that one. So it'll be 2nd down and about 4. Ball at the 35-yard line. The Yellow Jackets getting ready to approach the Reuter Family Dentistry red zone. They've been in there once. They're 1 for 1. Handoff Hackle gets wrapped up, and a nice job there by the Nugget defensive front on that one. Finishing the tackle there was Levi Lelm, but he was slowed up by one of the bigs in the line there. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 6. We'll have some scores and updates for you in your Go Wild Frontier Airlines halftime show. I know a lot of people are keeping an eye and trying to find out the score on that Barnesville DGF game tonight. Two receivers left, two to the right. Kudron in motion, left to right, goes behind Schmidt. The handoff to Hackle. Hackle with the spin move, drags, and is finally brought down by 4 Golden Nuggets. And it's going to be 4th and about 2. Nice gang tackle, and that's what you got to do to bring down a guy like Hudson Hackle. 4th and 3 now. Yellow Jackets are going to go for it. Again, Great Clips. Download the Great Clips app from the App Store to find the location nearest you today. Handoff. Rock straight ahead. He had the big backfield, but Schmidt, first time under center, picks up the first down on the handoff.
Perham kind of giving Hawley a taste of their own medicine and what they opened up the game with, and it's working for Perham right now. The run game has just been phenomenal for Perham up to this point.
And full house backfield again. Rock, left side. And what the Yellow Jackets are doing, they're just kind of pushing and winning the battle in the trenches where it all starts in high school football. Blake Donner on the tackle. And they say it's 2nd now and 7 for the Yellow Jackets as they're approaching the Reuter Family Dentistry red zone. Again, Dakota Fin and Feathers, one of our sponsors on board. If you love hunting and fishing, then you'll love Dakota Fin and Feathers on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel today.
Texting a couple friends to see if we can get an update on that Barnesville DGF game.
Schmidt's going to keep it. Now, nice nifty footwork, moves forward. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nuggets did a nice job there as Lelm is in on the tackle. And it'll be 3rd down for the Yellow Jackets. I'd like to thank everyone tuning in. Wherever you're watching the game, if you're watching in Perham, Hawley, or some that we know in North Carolina, we'll get them that Dairy Queen shot soon.
Thanks for reminding me of that, actually.
Don't know if he'll be able to deliver him a blizzard, but a low snap. Now Schmidt looks to fire. He's looking for Honeston. Complete through the hands. Nice coverage on the play on the far side there. Zach Liebach. And it's 4th down.
Yeah, Liebach in coverage there, and some nice sportsmanship there by Liebach helping up Honeston. Referee will place it. And a quick shot at Dairy Queen there for Jim. There we go. There, Perham's still in the huddle.
As a big 4th down here coming up. Yellow Jackets just outside that Reuter Family Dentistry red zone. That was the first incomplete pass of the game for the Yellow Jackets. Schmidt looks right, now comes back near side, hits Rock. Rock's got a blocker, now got a couple more to the outside of the corner, into the end zone, touchdown. A 21-yard pitch and catch on 4th down, and Blaze Schmidt has his 3rd touchdown pass of the game.
You know, as effective as the running game has been for Perham, all the touchdowns have been scored on passing plays, and so far so good for the Yellow Jackets. We'll see if this song gets a copyright or not. Well, if you're a Yellow Jackets fan, do you want me to zoom in on Dairy Queen more often or what?
Well, that might be the only thing that might cool off this Yellow Jacket offense tonight is a cold blizzard. As the extra point on its way from Hackle is good. And the Yellow Jackets now lead 21-0 on your United Community Bank scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout. Come back to the Ted Minover Field here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota. A great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here. If you'd like to find your inner otter in Perham, visit OttertailLakesCountry.com.
Well, welcome back into the Ted Minover Field. The Yellow Jackets lead 21-0. on that nice pitch and catch. Blaze Schmidt to Braylon Rock, a 21-yard score. And the Jackets in control, 21-0 on the Nuggets. And the Nuggets looking to try to find some success. They have been able to move the ball on their 2 drives, or 2 of their 3 drives, but just haven't been able to finish them.
Yeah, and that's going to be key to not only this game, but the entire season for the Hawley Nuggets. You need to figure out a way to finish those drives and get points off them.
Nice long kick into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nuggets will have the ball 1st and 10 after the long kickoff there by Hackle.
Ball comes out to the 25, correct? Yeah, 25. I'm still getting used to that change. It's been in effect for like 2 or 3 years now.
High school did not adopt that. It's still a 20.
Oh, it's still a 20. Oh, okay. Good.
So
20 it is. That makes it much easier.
Last year, the receiving corner hit hard by graduation for the Yellow Jackets, but they've stepped up here tonight. 1Q, and then I've heard a lot about. He's watching at home is Evan Komash. And now we got a flag right before the snap.
I didn't see any movement from either side. We'll see what the referee saw.
Oh, wait, the White Hat's going to make the call. Offside on the Yellow Jackets.
Well, that'll be some free yardage for the Nuggets, and they'll take it right now, being down 21-0.
The offside penalty makes it 1st and 5.
First down 5.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right side for Nelson. Nelson gets a low snap, hands it off. That's Ames into the defensive backfield, has a 1st down, drives forward. Nice run there by Ames to cut back towards the middle. He'll get brought down at the 37. A nice run there by Ames.
Yeah, and to build on that nice run by Ames, if he would just take a little bit more of a look, he probably could have got past that defender and picked up another 10 yards. So that's something that Hawley can work on as well.
Ames, the senior running back, has done a nice job. But you kind of wonder a little bit what Hawley would be like in the backfield with Devon Stock, but he's out with a leg injury he suffered in the preseason scrimmages. Nelson with 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Looks over the 4 linemen front from the Yellow Jackets, gets a snap, looks to his left, fires deep, looking for the man. The pass incomplete. Onenson with good coverage. He was looking for Brevin Stoa on the far side.
Honestly, with some great coverage there. That was almost maybe a close pass interference call. He was really on him, but nice job by Onneson to avoid that penalty and just make this a long 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 37 feels like a much longer 10 yards than it would be if you're on the opposite 37.
2 receivers left. Nelson in the gun. Yellow Jackets, the 4 linemen front, 4 linebackers. Now the handoff there goes to Ames. Ames plows forward across the 40 where he's brought down there. Brings up 3rd and about 7. It's manageable.
I like 3rd and 7 better. PA announcer thinks it's 3rd and 6, but we'll go with 3rd and 7. And yeah, I expect a pass play here for Hawley on this particular play.
I liked what they did in that first quarter with those quick dump out passes, but you got to get the blocking set up in front. And the Yellow Jackets tonight have done a good job surging and swarming to the football. Nelson with 2 receivers to his left. And we have motion, no. Fakes the handoff. Now Nelson's trying to run for his life, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that was the play they drew up, to be honest with you. I think there was a little miscommunication in the backfield.
Also, there was some early movement on the near side, but, it's night 1. A lot of people that don't like the Packers will say they get away with that every game with their tackles.
I've kind of given up on the NFC North, so you and I won't battle between our favorite football teams, because until my former, maybe current favorite football team does something, I have nothing to talk about.
Onenson for the Yellow Jackets will be at his 25 to wait the kick. Nice kick from Kopacek, as it takes a Yellow Jacket bounce, and it'll go down at the 33.
I don't know how many times a Purple fan has shared that with you, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Under 6 to go in our first half. In our United Community Bank scoreboard, the Yellow Jackets lead 21-0. 3 touchdown passes. Blaze Schmidt with a pair of them to Gage Onson and one to Braylon Rock has the Yellow Jackets up 21-0. The Yellow Jackets again will come out with Kudron on the near side. Dill back to the far side. And a handoff to Hackle. Excuse me, that was Onitson, the lead blocker on the far side. Or Maddox Swintek, excuse me. One of these times I'll get the number right. And that is a nice run by Hackle, though. And he picks up another first down for the Yellow Jackets. They've done a good job moving the ball on the ground and then finding pay dirt through the air.
Yeah, it seems like it's run, and then when we get close, let's just fire it into the end zone and see what happens. And so far, it's worked out for them. Doesn't matter if they go to the left like they did on the first couple plays of the game, or maybe up the middle off to the right, or straight up the middle. Everything is working on the running game right now for the Yellow Jackets.
2 receivers to the left, one to the right side. Man in motion, Happel left to the right. Schmidt looks that way, comes back near side. There's a flag on the play, pass incomplete. Schmidt threw it away. And Mike, I'm going to test your camera skills here in just a little bit.
Okay.
Penalty's going to be on the Yellow Jackets. We'll try to get that clock right, but holding on the Yellow Jackets, you'd have to believe Hawley's going to accept this one. They will. That will back up the Yellow Jacket offense. Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering you the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. At Central Market, you'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for family and friends. And I tie that into this. If you can get that into the camera over to the right side, you will see it. And we'll test that sometime today for you.
Fair enough.
First and long here. 2 receivers to the left. Schmidt fires near side. Tires could run in and out of his hands, and it's incomplete.
There it is. How did I do?
That's impressive there. Getting you an inside look to Perham here tonight. We've kind of mentioned all the restaurants. There's one other restaurant here that we didn't mention that's tucked away behind there, and that's Subway. So we're mentioning them all here tonight. But
I've been to Subway, but not the one in Perham, so maybe I need to change that.
It'll be second and long for the Yellow Jackets.
A lot of free plugs here for some people.
Schmidt to Hackle, complete, but a flag in the backfield. Hackle breaks the tackle near sideline, steps out of bounds at the 49, but the flag will bring it back. And it's another hold against the Yellow Jackets. And with all the food mentions, some people might ask if I'm hungry right now. We're hammering that home, but it's one of the toughest drives so far for the Yellow Jackets, and it's been them stepping on their own feet with multiple holdings on this drive, and now it's second and a mile as they're backed up all the way to their 26-yard line. They need to get to the Hawley 44 for a first down.
That is a long ways to go. Currently at the 26.
Yellow Jackets' first look tonight, going 5 wide. Schmidt is going to fire it over the middle for Rock, in and out of his hands, but a circus catch there by Gage Onenson.
I think that still might be short by maybe a yard or two, but regardless, it was a great play there by the Yellow Jackets and great awareness by Onison as that one slipped through the original receiver's hands.
Give Rock an assist if you're scoring a baseball-style game. Schmidt to Onenson again. That's been the connection for the Yellow Jackets tonight, and it's third and about 3 on that pitch and catch there. Don't have official stats tonight, but I believe Schmidt right now is 4 of 6. I get those later tonight from the veteran stat man Ron Burns, again on the sideline for the Yellow Jackets. He'll be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year at Perham. Handoff to Braylon Rock. He plows forward and has the first down, and the Yellow Jackets went from second and a mile to first and 10 in a matter of plays.
Yeah, 2 plays. That's pretty impressive to go. What do they need, about 30-some yards 2 plays ago? Something like that. Like I said, pretty impressive.
Well, head coach Jesse Hine for the Yellow Jackets, his head coaching debut. Has to be happy so far with what he's seen. I know as a head coach, they'll have those holdings on the tape as they go back to the practice room and look at those later. But now the Yellow Jackets, full house backfield. Handoff, Hackle, first guy through, plows forward, and then gets brought down. Gets about 2 on the play. And with the Yellow Jackets, they have shown they can go 5 wide, they can go full house, they can go 3. They've switched it up and given a variety of looks, but running a lot of the same concepts.
Our friend Jim says that he has ice cream from his freezer now, thanks to our DQ shot. Also want to say hi to Mark tuning in. Thanks for watching the game, Mark. Appreciate it.
And it'll be second down for the Yellow Jackets as we're under 3 minutes. Once I get that clock running again. 2 receivers right to the left side. Schmidt looks left, fires left. It's complete. That's Happel. And he gets brought down on the play by Levi Lowe. But Happel with a nice reception on the pitch from Blaze Schmitz. And the Yellow Jackets move the chains once again. Just outside the Ruder Family Dentistry red zone. The Yellow Jackets looking for more, leading 21-0. Two receivers to the right, Onenson. Kudrow in the slot to the near side. It's Rock Kudrow, the man in motion. And I think he left early, and it's going to be a false start. Well, he was in motion, but I think he went forward and then took off.
Yep, I 100% agree with you. That's exactly what I saw. And I split second after I saw it. My ears heard the whistle.
So it'll be first and officially 15. With 2 minutes to go on the United Community Bank scoreboard here in this opening half from the Ted Minover field between the Yellow Jackets and the Nuggets. The Yellow Jackets next weekend are on the road. They take on Detroit Lakes in the battle for the paddle. Hawley will have their home opener when they take on the Frazee Nuggets in a rematch from last year's playoff game. Man in motion, Happel. Now handoff Rock. Cuts up 4, drives to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that matchup between the Hawley Nuggets and Frazee Nuggets should be a good one there. Just had to
It was one last year that went down the wire. Frazee picked it up, a 28-22 victory, and you know, Hawley's hoping to try to avenge that loss.
Yeah.
So it's 2nd and 8, 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left side. Schmidt looks left, fires over the middle in traffic, and almost intercepted. Brevin Stoa with a nice play, stepping up, just going to finish, but a nice play to break up the pass.
Yeah, that was probably the best defensive play by Hawley this game so far.
As Stoa did a nice job reading the eyes of Blaze Schmidt on that one, stepped up and almost got the pick. And it's 3rd down and 8. Two receivers left, one to the right, looking. Schmidt, near side pass, incomplete. Nice play there, Jack Ames. Question was for a moment if the pass was backwards. It wasn't, so it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, Hudson Hackle there running before he had the ball. I think that's the only reason why he didn't catch that one.
Yellow Jackets will take a timeout. They're in that spot. Might be in the range of Hackle, might not be, but you're not going to punt. So they're going to discuss this, but we'll take a quick timeout here on the Main Tooth Sports Network. Yellow Jackets up 21-0.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
Welcome back here. Fourth down for the Yellow Jackets. Under a minute to go in the second quarter. The Yellow Jackets lead 21-0. Again, make sure to follow Magnitude Sports on X as well as Facebook and Instagram. As Jesse Hine talking things over with his squad right here near side as the Hawley Nuggets break their sideline. Trying to come up with a big stop and get some momentum into the half. The Nuggets have 2 timeouts remaining. Actually, excuse me, they have all 3 remaining. The Yellow Jackets have 2. And they just took their first here. Gives us a chance to thank sponsors such as Frontier Airlines. This is your Go. Make sure to stay tuned for your Go Wild halftime show. Visit flyfrontier.com today to learn about the Go Wild Pass and lock in one-way flights in and out of both Fargo and Minneapolis for as low as $15. Schmidt pumps. Now rolls to his right. He's got some room to run. Now he's going to fire deep. Into coverage. Incomplete. And a flag. Believes it's going to be pass interference. It would look like good coverage. Pass was intended for Onenson. The officials might have thought that the defenders got there early. We'll see.
Yeah, I think you're right, but yep, you are right.
Pass interference against the Nuggets and a tough break for Hawley as that gives the Yellow Jackets a first down. And we'll put them in the Reuter Family Dentistry red zone,
where they have been on fire from in this game so far.
They say it's at the 14. Schmidt rolls to his left, looks left, plants his feet, fires in and out of the hands of Mason Happel. Excellent coverage there by Brevin Stoa.
Yeah, Stoa is like, no pass interference on this one. I'm going to make sure it's done right.
Him and Liebach were the ones that were on the coverage on the pass before. But there, Stoa with a big stop there. Blaze Schmidt with 3 first-half touchdown passes, looking for his 4th there. I believe they're going to go pass again. Or they might. I wouldn't be surprised to see him run that sweep here to the near side with the ball set on that far hash.
Yeah, you know, you're inside the 15, maybe a couple run plays, bring out your field goal unit if you can't cash in on a touchdown. Get some experience for that kicker.
Goudron in motion, direct snap to Rock. He drops it, picks it up, gets wrapped up. That play was doomed from the start.
Doomed from the start's good way to put it, but on the flip side there, nice focus by Rock to make sure that that ball isn't turned over.
And now there is a flag in the Yellow Jacket backfield. Clock shows zeros. I can tell you there's 40 seconds to go on their United Community Bank scoreboard. We'll wait and see what the flag is for. They talked to head coach Peter Nance to see what they want to do.
If I was operating the clock, it would be more than 40 seconds off. So,
we await the official word. Illegal shift against the Yellow Jackets. They're going to decline it. They'll take the down, so it's going to be 3rd down.
Should be about 3rd and 13.
And another thing, since it was a running play, that clock should be running once they put the ball in play. And they've just done that right there. Schmidt fires, pass, incomplete. Big hit there, Stoa. Happel didn't have his head turned around in time. The pass is incomplete. Actually, that was for Ashton Detloff. That'll stop the clock on 4th down.
It looks like Levi Lelm for Hawley was in on that play with Stoa as well, and those two paired up on a nice defensive play.
We got a timeout. We'll take a break. As the Yellow Jackets looking for more, have a big fourth down coming up.
At Great Clips, we use online check-in to help NHL player Jack Hughes achieve game day flow faster, so he can do more with his time off the clock. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save NHL player Cale Makar's haircut details, so he's always confident in his hockey hair. Because with a name like Cale, you gotta sport great salad. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
Welcome back to the 10-9 field. A big fourth down coming up for the Yellow Jackets as they lead this one 21-0. They're looking for more heading into halftime, which will be brought to you by Frontier Airlines and your Go Wild halftime show coming up in a matter of seconds.
Well, a almost flawless first half for Perham up to this point.
Inside the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. I'm getting the wrong season. Red zone. One receiver to the right, two to the left, or three trips left. Hackles the lone back with Schmidt to his left. Schmidt plants, fires in traffic. Incomplete. He's looking for swing tack over the middle. Turnover on downs and a big stop there for the Hawley Nuggets with 27 seconds to go.
Yeah, Levi Lelm getting his hands in on that pass for the second defensive play in a row for Hawley, and now they get the ball back here with a tick or two left in the first half. More like 27 ticks.
And high school football, clock stops on first downs, and they have all three timeouts. So quarterback Noah Nelson will come out in the gun with two receivers left. He's got a Ames to his left. In the gun again. Fakes a handoff. Nelson, quick pass complete. On the screen play, driving forward, first down. And looking for more, Zach Liebach on a nice pitch and catch there. And I thought that's what this Hawley team had a lot of success with early in their drives, was those quick screen passes. They did that there, had more success than another first down. But also when you're the Yellow Jacket defense, you're probably playing back, protecting against that big play. So Hawley doing a nice job taking what's there underneath.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they can somehow work some sort of masterpiece on offense here and at least get on the scoreboard in the next 20 or so seconds, that would be a boost going into halftime for the Nuggets.
Nelson looking things over. He's got two to his left again. Gets the low snap, fires near side, incomplete. In and out of the hands, first of all, of Lucas Skank, and then off the knee of Tyrus Goudron. And that could have been pick six, or it could have been a big pitch and catch. Had a little bit of everything, and that is the final play of your first half. And the Yellow Jackets on your United Community Bank scoreboard will take a 21-0 lead into the break. And coming up shortly, we'll have your Go Wild halftime show brought to you by Frontier Airlines. Visit flyfrontier.com today to learn about the Go Wild pass and lock-in one-way flights in and out of both Fargo and Minneapolis for as low as $15. We'll take a quick time out, come back, and have that halftime show here in just a matter of minutes.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
Hi, this is Mike from Magnitude Sports. I'd like you to do me a favor if you would. Subscribe to this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. The channel is owned by a family I've known for over 2 decades and features some sports stars from previous Magnitude Sports broadcasts. So if you're the type of guy that likes fishing, hunting, dogs, you can get all that and more right here on the Dakota Fins and Feathers YouTube channel. You can also find them on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's educational, it's captivating, it's fun. It's Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe today.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
Well, welcome back to the Go Wild halftime show presented by Frontier Airlines and Mike Mason. The Yellow Jackets off to that strong start in that first quarter. 2 quick touchdown passes. And then the second quarter, they add another one, and they lead 21-0. It's going to make it tough for us to discuss what might be your nice family sales drive of the game coming up in our postgame show.
Well, if let me turn on my microphone here. To throw a hockey perspective on this, the game-winning touchdown came on that first drive. So that might be the one that I would go with, depending on what happens here in the second half. But I'll leave the ultimate call of that one up to you. But, Perham running and passing on almost flawlessly. I mean, a couple of negatives here and there, but, I mean, the positives have certainly outweighed the negatives for the Yellow Jackets. So on the flip side for the Hawley Nuggets, it seems like they can't quite put the pieces together, whether it's the running game or the passing game. They'll have a couple great runs, but then Perham will figure them out and put a stop to it. They'll put the ball in the air, get a pass here or there, and then Perham will figure it out and put a stop to it. So Hawley needs to figure out how to avoid getting stopped by Perham. I know that's easier said than done, but and pretty generic from my generic wing it commentary, but to go ahead and laugh at me.
Well, I'm going to say you're on something, though. The Nuggets were unable to really sustain the drives. They've had success at times, whether it be handing the ball off to Jack Ames, or a couple times it was those quick passes, the quick screens to Nelson to the outside to either Liebach or trying to get Stoa in the action. I think they really need to get him involved a little bit more offensively in Brevin Stoa. I would not be surprised to see. I know you try to run. When you have this style of offense, you got to run to keep the defense honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't be surprised to see if Hawley just comes out chucking in a little bit more than they have. They got the quarterback to do it, and I think you're starting to see how much really losing running back Devon Stock really hurt this Hawley Nuggets squad. But Jack Ames is has done a great job in the backfield. But right now, when you look on the other side, the Yellow Jackets are just too fast defensively, and it's not taking away anything from Hawley, and they're doing a good job of just swarming to the football and attacking the Hawley ball carrier. And Nelson, I think you have to go to the quick passes because he's not getting a lot of time in that pocket.
And we noticed in the first half what was working on the pass for Hawley was those screen passes in the backfield, and then the receiver takes it up another 5, 6, 7 yards. I think if they can figure that out, that will open up the running game a little bit. And Hawley needs to score on the first drive in the second half here if they want to stay in this ball game. Because if Perham scores first, even if Hawley does get it together after that, 4-possession ball game is going to be a really tough one to come back from.
And the Nuggets will have that opportunity as they get the ball first to start the second half. This is your Go Wild halftime show presented by Frontier Airlines. Again, we'd like to thank all our sponsors tonight. Great Clips. Download the Great Clips app from the App Store to find the location nearest you today. Also like to thank Dakota Fins and Feathers. If you love hunting and fishing, then you'll love Dakota Fins and Feathers on YouTube. Subscribe to that channel again. Again, make sure to subscribe to Dakota Fins and Feathers on YouTube. I'd like to thank Budget Blinds, our sponsor of the pregame show, as well as Ray Sports and Marine, Perham Health, Waterfront Recreational, State Agency of Hawley, New Horizons Realty, Perham Chamber of Commerce, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Lakes Area Co-op, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, Central Market, Nice Family Sales, Lakes Ace Hardware, EOT Insurance. We'll have the post-game report brought to you by EOT Insurance. Grab a quote today by visiting EOTinsurance.com, as well as our show rolling on. KLN Family Brands kickoff coming up in just a matter of minutes. Your United Community Bank scoreboard showing the Yellow Jackets up 21-0. We'd like to also thank Ruger Family Dentistry and J&L Nutrition and the Backyard. We'd like to thank all of them for making these broadcasts possible on Magnitude Sports.
I also want to say thanks to my buddy Jason. Just sent me a text message over in Barnesville. The Trojans have a 1-digit lead over the DGF Rebels. It's 8-7 in favor of Barnesville at halftime. Two teams that competed in their respective state championship games last year. Of course, Barnesville won it. DGF fell a little bit short, and you know what? Barnesville, and I'm not saying this because I'm cheering for one team or the other, but Barnesville's been such a juggernaut over the last 5, 6, 7 years. I think the only team that I've seen defeat Barnesville actually is the Hawley Nuggets. It happened about 4 years ago. So I'm not saying that I'm a 100% DGF fan, but it would be nice to see DGF maybe pull off what some would consider an upset in that game. So I don't know if you agree with that or not, but if DGF were to win, would you say that's an upset? Or?
Depending. I haven't dove in enough to see what DGF has back from last year, but
true.
I mean, if they have, depends. From what I've heard through the grapevine, that they lost quite a bit. I mean, they lost Owen Leach and a few others. So, yeah, I would say that would probably be a term of an upset there if that were to happen tonight.
8-7. If we get an update, we'll update you. So
we'll take a quick timeout on your Frontier Airlines Go Wild halftime show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
Well, welcome back here to your Frontier Go Wild halftime show. Frontier Airlines sponsor there, and also one of our sponsors. We've been talking about businesses across the street. Lakes Area Co-op, the car wash right across the street, as well, just up and down the road. The meat market here in town, and you can just see a lot of support here, Perham athletic activities and high school activities in general here tonight. The sponsors would like to thank them all, especially for their support of high school athletics and Magnitude Sports.
Well, let's not forget about one of our other sponsors here, including, where do they go? They're right on the other side of that tree. There we go. Tuffy's KLN Family Brands. I think the real challenge is, I know behind the trees there somewhere is the Goose Group. I think that's the one we can't get on camera right now.
And also there's another one of their stores is to our right that you might be able to get through the trees, but good luck there. And the Nest is also over by.
Oh, yeah. I know where the Nest is at. Well, I mean, I don't know if we can get it on camera, but I know it's like right in that general area there in between the McDonald's. Okay, so where's Central Market at? And then I just have to go right a little bit. Anyways, okay, we'll work on the Nest coming up here in the near future. So,
and we'd like to thank everyone that has brought these games and allowing us to broadcast these games and bring them to you here on the Magnitude Sports Network. At halftime, the Yellow Jackets lead 21-0. Story of the first quarter was Blaise Schmidt and Gage Onenson. It started with a 19-yard touchdown pass. Schmidt to Onenson made it 7-0. And then again, one play drive, 36-yard touchdown. Schmidt to Onenson again made it 14-0. That was set up on a nice punt return. And then in the second quarter, quick strike, officially 20 yards from Statman Ron Burns. He has the official yardage of that one of 20. I had 21, but I'll go to Ron and his years of experience of doing stats for Perham High School, and we like to obviously thank him for all his help. And I have been grateful of his work throughout the years as my time as a sports editor, as well now as a broadcaster, as Ron Burns gives us the yardage of that one. It's Schmidt to Braylon Rock for 20 yards, made it 21-0. Hudson Hackle with all the extra points as we take a look at the Perham student section, which has been moved to the south end zone, and I think they're having a great night tonight as their Yellow Jackets lead this one 21-0 on your United Community Bank scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout as the Go Wild halftime show continues on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, this is Mike from Magnitude Sports. I'd like you to do me a favor if you would. Subscribe to this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. The channel is owned by a family I've known for over 2 decades and features some sports stars from previous Magnitude Sports broadcasts. So if you're the type of guy that likes fishing, hunting, dogs, you can get all that and more right here on the Dakota Fins and Feathers YouTube channel. You can also find them on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's educational, it's captivating, it's fun. It's Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe today.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
Well, it's a good thing it's not Jersey night here for the Yellow Jacket student section. I know they have theme nights occasionally, but I think tonight's theme is it's a little bit humid, so just come comfortably, right?
Tonight they went with the Hawaiian theme, and
that makes sense.
I'm sure they're, well, especially with the weather tonight, as we're just moments away from the start of this third quarter. Your KLN Friendly Brands kickoff coming up. And it's kind of unique. You're seeing a lot of these student sections. I know you saw it last night. Both student sections between the Perham and Wadena Deer Creek had some unique student night themes. I believe Wadena Deer Creek went with the neon theme, and the Yellow Jacket side went with the Barbie night.
Yeah, and I did not purchase tickets for the Barbie movie, as I said I would if Perham came back and won that. But I don't know. I've mixed feelings on that. Like when it first came out, a lot of people said that I might enjoy it, and then as it stayed in the theaters, I got a lot of feedback saying people didn't like it. So I have to go see it and find out for myself.
Did not see it. Don't plan to. I'll just leave it at that. I'm getting ready for a lot of football. That's what I'm looking forward to this fall, and volleyball, I should say, and actually everything.
I'm going to make it mandatory. All Magnitude staff have to see that now. I'm just kidding.
There might be some pushback, but again, as we get ready to go, your KLN Family Brands kickoff coming up. Yellow Jackets will kick it off to the Nuggets to start the second half. Nuggets won the toss. They deferred their option.
Well, if you watched the volleyball game last night, we thank you for tuning in, and we thank you for getting the wrap-up of that story from last night.
Hudson Hackle will kick it. The Nuggets have.
I'm sure we have crossover viewers. I'm sure.
I don't doubt that at all, but I'm just.
Do we need to take a break?
Might be time to move on and just get ready for this kickoff here. As Hackle will kick it off.
It's the Barbie kickoff. No, I'm just kidding. The Ken kickoff. Okay, I'm done now. That's my last comment.
Levi Lelm back for Hawley. As Hudson Hackle boots it and Helm backs up, gets it at about, and it is into the end zone for a touchback. So Hawley will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, Levi Lelm there was like, man, I really wanted to take that one down the field.
But the high school rule, once the ball goes in the end zone, it's automatically, actually I think that's a new rule all the way across the board now. I know the NFL rule is a little bit different because you can return it out.
Yeah, I think that's the only scenario where you can. To be if we're wrong, and we'll own up to it if we're wrong.
Nelson back in the gun for the Nuggets with 2 receivers to his left. Fakes or hands it off and drives forward as Ames gets to the 24.
On side of Peyton, who's tuning in.
It'll be 2nd and 7 for Ames.
I smell no French fries from the Golden Arches just yet. But we still got a quarter and three quarters to go.
I think tonight, with no wind across the field,
we might be safe.
2 receivers left. Low snap. Nelson corrals it. Now he's trying to make something out of nothing. Breaks a couple of tackles. Now nifty footwork. Gets to the outside. He's got a 1st down. Continues now to cut it back upfield. And a nice run play by Nelson there to take nothing and turn it into a 1st down.
Yeah, and that felt like a 25-yard run, even though it wasn't. But he certainly earned that 1st down. We'll put it that way.
A nice 1st down conversion there for Noah Nelson on a low snap. Play was pretty much aborted from what they wanted to do. He snuck through the line, cut, and then eventually picked up the 1st down. Now he's in the gun. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 on the left side. Low snap. Oh, he fumbled the snap, and again, he's just going to run forward with it. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He does. He leans forward, gets about a yard, they'll say.
Not quite the progress he was looking for that time around, but, you get lucky every now and then. You can't count on that same play, especially that same play, over and over again.
One of the things I've noticed that Hawley has struggled with when they're in that shotgun, which they have been all night, is these snaps are kind of low for a 6'5 quarterback.
Yep.
He's been reaching down to get a lot of them. That one was another one. He was unable to crawl at his knees. You want to get that a little bit up there.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that quarterback exchange.
Kind of forgot that he was 6'5", to be honest, until you brought that up.
Nelson in the gun again. Another low snap, but he scoops it up. Now he's going to fire to the near side. He's looking for Lelm. Lelm with the catch. Into the Yellow Jacket territory, into the 20, just out of bounds. Nice pitch and catch there is Lelm with the reception. And the Nuggets have 1st and 10 right at the 20-yard line as they get ready to enter the Reuter Family Dentistry red zone.
Yeah, Tyrus Kudron able to push him out of bounds at the end there, but he was hoping for something defensively to happen up the field first. He was a little bit frustrated on that play.
Nice catch, though, after another low snap. Nelson was able to spin the ball and drop it a nice pass to Lelm, and it's 1st and 10 at the 20, the Reuter Family Dentistry red zone. Hand off inside, getting the carry that time was Lucas Skank. Gets positive yards, and this has been a positive drive so far for the Nuggets.
Yeah, we mentioned in the halftime show, or at least I mentioned in the halftime show, that Hawley needs to score first here in the second half because that 4-possession deficit would be a little tough to come back based on how this game's been played out so far here. But we'll see if Hawley can cash in on this opportunity. It's a great one for the Nuggets.
A golden opportunity now for the Golden Nuggets as they have 2nd and 8 Nelson with two backs in the backfield, one to his left, one to the right. Gets the snap, now the pitch. It's a low pitch, scooped up by Skank, and he just runs forward. Loses a yard overall, but it's positive for him because it could have lost about 5.
Mm-hmm.
But Skank gets the low pitch, picks it up, drives forward. It's going to be 3rd and 9. You're obviously, I would have to say, I think you're in 4-down territory with the Nuggets trailing 21-0 in the third quarter.
I suspect a pass here. Now, they could go with a run, depending on what, maybe looking at the Perham defense right now, maybe a run to the left side might be effective, but I think pass is the way to go here on this one.
One receiver left, one to the right side. Fakes the handoff, throws the pass too strong.
Ooh.
Looking for a flag there was Liebach. Officials say that pass was probably uncatchable, and he ran into the defender as well. The pass is incomplete. Makes it 4th down.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up, too. That pass was not anywhere in the area of being catchable there, and that's probably what prevented the penalty if there was one. It was close. I don't think that even if it was catchable that a flag would have been thrown on that play. It could have been. It could have gone either way, a 50-50 there, but once again, the uncatchable ball resolves all those concerns.
Nelson takes it down, now is trying to break a couple of tackles. He's got a long way to go, and the Yellow Jacket defense swarms and turns him over on downs.
Well, a couple of good plays for Hawley, but then it comes to a crashing halt there on those last 2 plays. And like I said, they cannot capitalize, so their defense is really going to have to step it up here on this next Perham possession.
Well, it's kind of one of the things we talked about in the halftime show with the Nuggets. They've had some success. Big play, big play. It's just sustaining and finishing.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight, the Golden Nuggets haven't been able to finish.
That has been the case, no doubt about it.
Rock gets the handoff, barrels forward. Has a nice run there, does Rock. And I have to give credit to this Yellow Jacket line, which consists of Jackson Vetch, Cash Burnt, Carson Byer, Logan Myers, and Dylan Ralston. They've done a good job tonight offensively up front. Have really kind of controlled that line of scrimmage against Hawley tonight as it's 2nd down, and we'll call it 5 on your United Community Bank scoreboard. Schmidt in the gun, handoff Rock. He'll get to the 26 where he's finally spun down. It'll be 3rd down and short. And if you're the Yellow Jackets and Jesse Hine, you expect to see a whole lot of Braylon Rock and Hudson Heckel in the backfield and just work that clock.
Yep.
Because that's your best friend right now with a 21-0 lead.
3rd and 5. Probably going to see a run play here. Or actually, I think it's more like 3rd and 2. 3rd and 1. Something to that effect.
Schmidt in the gun, low snap. Rock's able to pick it up. Breaks the tackle, but the rest of the Nuggets are there to swoop him up. And a nice job by the Nuggets pursuing the ball there, and it's going to be 4th down.
So now it's about 5 yards.
Grady Hines, amongst others, did a nice job of getting in there on that tackle. Once the ball hit the ground, they came charging in and did a nice job of swarming under Rock and giving him no room to work, and it's 4th down. And Blaze Schmidt is also the puncher for the Yellow Jackets. He'll be in. They look like they're going for it. I think they're going to punt it here.
Yeah, I think they are too.
Get them to see what the Nuggets will do. Maybe get them to burn the timeout here. And there's the quick kick. And that drew the returner up. Schmidt booms a nice kick to the 34-yard line, and the Yellow Jackets will touch it down. That's the chess game there, and a nice job by the Yellow Jackets and head coach Jesse Hine on that one.
Peyton agrees with you, Jason, that the wind's not going to bring the French fries over here today.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Nuggets after the punt. And now Nelson. And the Nuggets had a couple of drives here to build some positivity on. They couldn't finish that last one, but got a good stop here. They try to build. 2 receivers left, one on the right side. Nelson looks, fires right. Pass in and out of the hands of Brevin Stoa, and it's incomplete.
Tough incompletion there. As we mentioned in the previous drive, that if Hawley could score, that'd be great. And their defense did stand up against Perham, so now they got the ball back, and they still have that opportunity. If they can get things clicking here in the next minute or two of this ball game, they might have an opportunity, but it's looking dimmer and dimmer, the hopes right now for the Nuggets.
Takes the handoff. Nelson looks, fires a screen pass, incomplete. Nice job breaking that one up. Looking for Skank on the play.
Perham defense read that one almost to a T. They might have to come up with something other than a screen pass here. It looks like Perham's figured that out, and we talked about that in the halftime show, where would Hawley get some success, Perham would figure it out and give them a stop, and that's exactly what their Perham defense is continuing to do here in the second half.
Nelson again looking things over. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Looks left, now looks over to the near side. He's going to fire deep, looking for Lelm. Lelm with the jump ball, incomplete. Lelm and Kudron wins the battle.
Not the worst play call there for Hawley. Is there was a possibility, or if you throw it deep into double coverage, you might draw that pass interference flag and gain yourself a big chunk of yardage for free. But I think you mentioned it earlier in this quarter. Hawley's going to have to start chucking the ball here, and that's what they did on that play.
They look deep on that one. Kudron was there to break that up. Now Gage Johnson back in punt formation on 4th down.
Punting for the Nuggets, Carson Kopacek.
Kopacek to punt. The snap is there. Not much pressure. And it's going to take a nice Nugget roll inside the 25, roll all the way down to the 22. And we'll have a turnover on downs. Will give us a quick opportunity to take a quick timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
At Great Clips, we use online check-in to help NHL player Jack Hughes achieve game day flow faster, so he can do more with his time off the clock. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save NHL player Cale Makar's haircut details, so he's always confident in his hockey hair. Because with a name like Cale, you gotta sport great salad. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
And quickly back to the Yellow Jackets after the punt. We'll hand it off. Hudson Hackle spins, breaks a tackle, and gets brought down at the 30. It'll be close to a first down. As Skank was in on the tackle. And it'll be 1st and 10. Or excuse me, they say he was just short, 2nd and 1. A nice run by Hackle. Just going to push every button here right now. Make you guys guess what down it is. One receiver left, 1 on the right side. Schmitz. Handoff, Dillbeck. Avoided 1, but wasn't able to avoid the rest. Nice job by the Nugget front there.
Well, an update on a score from another game on Barnesville. There's 3 minutes left in the third, and the score remains 8-7. Barnesville Trojans have the ball in the 1-point lead here with about 3 minutes left in the third.
Defensive battle going on there tonight. Yellow Jackets have kind of settled in on this one off and have been a little bit content to work the clock. Rock gets the handoff left side. It's going to be close on the spot. I don't think he got it from this angle. As the Nuggets battled to get to the ball. Well, they flipped it to first down. The officials are saying it's 4th.
Yeah, I think he's about a yard short here.
So we approach the 4-minute mark on the United Community Bank scoreboard.
It is now the end of the third quarter, and it's 8-7 in favor of Barnesville.
This is your textbook, take the lead, work the clock, and continue to work the clock, which the Yellow Jackets have done. Schmidt trying to get the hard count, and that's going to be the delay of game. Schmidt was trying to get the Nuggets to move. They held firm. The penalty will back him up. And now Lelm will go back to about the 45. Schmidt and the Yellow Jackets come out 5 wide. We'll see if they quick kick it or what they're going to do again. And Schmidt boots it, but there's a couple of flags. I believe we have procedure, and we do.
Yeah.
Another penalty on the Yellow Jackets, and that's going to back them up again. Maybe just want to just punt this one away. I know they're trying a few different things, but
yeah, no, this is you can look at this as a positive for Hawley. You're still down, at this point in the first half, you were down 21-0. You take the first half away, it's 0-0 right now. So some may think that Hawley's a little tired out. I don't know if that's the case or not. I think this might be just some halftime adjustments by Hawley, and then the halftime adjustment for Perham is eat up the clock, which in theory is giving the offense for Hawley a little bit of rest, and that could pay dividends here moving forward if the offense can get something clicking.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Nuggets as their defense gets another big stop. I'd like to thank KLN Family Brands, a proud people-first company interested in joining their growing family. Head on over to klnfamilybrands.com for more information. Yellow Jackets lead 21-0. On your United Community Bank scoreboard.
14 in the first, 7 more in the second.
Another
Nothing
low
since
snap, tough handoff, and a fumble. But Nelson was able to recover. That's been the story of this game for the Nuggets in the second half, is unable to get those snaps up. These are tough for Nelson to handle, and their timing plays to get the handoff on, and it's not working out well, and it's going to be 2nd and long.
Two minutes and change to go here in the third, and if you're Hawley, you definitely want to get on the scoreboard here before the third quarter comes to a conclusion.
Nelson gets a snap, now comes near side, runs, throws on the run, the pass over the middle of the field, through traffic, incomplete. He was looking for Brevin Stoll. Lelm was in the area for the Nuggets, and for the Yellow Jackets, Happel, among others, were in the vicinity of that one.
Yeah, a 2-on-5 is not going to go in your favor there, and that's exactly what that was. A couple Hawley receivers up against 5 Perham defenders, and that's going to go Perham's way 9.5 times out of 10.
Here comes Nelson. Again, a big 3rd down and long here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 on the left side. Nelson looking things over, gets a snap. He's got plenty of time this time. Good pocket, too strong on the throw. It was intended for Lieback. It's too far for him, and Happel was in the vicinity, and it's incomplete.
That brings up about a 4th and 15 or 16 to go. You could punt it. You could go for it. I'd say one more punt, and then after that, it's 4-down territory.
I think you still got to play that field position game right now, especially when you're pinned back at your own 30 and 4th and 16. Hope your punter can boot a long one here in Kropacek and then get down and cover and play good special teams. And there's a nice kick by Kropacek. Onson Gets it. Cuts upfield with a nice return and a flag. We'll bring it back. It's going to be, I believe, an illegal block in the back. I'll wait the official call from the White Hand. He'll talk and let us know, and indeed it is a block in the back against the Yellow Jackets. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets on the turnover on downs. Or actually after the punt and then the penalty. Well, methodical. Not much happening here.
Yeah, there was a lot more to talk about in the first half, that's for sure.
Two receivers left, one to the right side. Rock to the left of Schmidt. He rolls to his left. Plants, firing deep. Looking for Kudron. Has him. It's in. We'll see if they call it a catch and lost control. They're giving him the catch and the fumble out of bounds.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know if he caught that or not, to be honest with you. But I guess I'm not down on the field, so I can't make that call officially.
As Kudron is down, we'll take a quick break.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
We're back to live action in the gun after the pitch and catch. Schmidt rolls to the right side. Now fires, pass incomplete and over the middle of the field. That was intended for Onenson. Bring up 2nd and 10. Kudron was able to get up after his big reception. Lost the ball out of bounds. Sets up the Yellow Jackets here just outside the Ruder Family Dentistry red zone. Two receivers to the right side, one to the left. Hackle, the running back to the left. Man in motion's Onenson. He gets the sweep handoff. Runs into a defender just on the fringe of the Ruder Family Dentistry red zone. Brings up 3rd down. And got another player down on the near side. It looks, not going to guess, but I'm going to harbor a guess. It's probably cramping issues tonight with this warm evening here in Perham tonight. I expect it to get even warmer this weekend. There's your official weather report from Magnitude Sports.
There you go. Probably one of the more accurate reports out there.
Again, make sure to stop by and thank Nias Family Sales. The Nias Family Sales Service Center can service all makes and models. Schedule your vehicle today by calling 218-346-5976. And we'll take a quick, well, looks like everyone's back to the huddle, so we'll be coming back shortly. I believe they might have just taken a water break, and that's what they did. I don't think there was actually a timeout called either way, but with the temperature and the heat there.
Yeah.
Safety is number one item tonight.
No, that's exactly what happened. Water break there. No timeout charged to either team. They have just started the 4th quarter over in Barnesville, and the DGF Rebels trailing by 1 have the football. Updates on that one coming soon.
Schmidt looks left, now goes to the right side. Pass complete. That's Hackle. Avoids 1 tackle and drives 4, and he's going to have a 1st down inside the Ruder Family Dentistry red zone. Nice methodical drive for the Yellow Jackets. Eating up a lot of clock in this 3rd quarter. As we're under 2 minutes to go.
Meet at the press box steps. There'll be A gentleman there in yellow jacket t-shirt.
Yellow Jackets flows backfield. Handed off Rock left side. Gets wrapped up. They'll put him at the 10-yard line, 2nd and 8. Yellow Jackets can get a first down without a touchdown. As we approach the 1-minute mark. Just Yellow Jackets working the clock with very methodical. Schmidt to the line. Rolls right. Pressure coming, fires it. Incomplete. Ames came charging through.
Looked like Lelm was got another hand on it, and he's been busy on the pass defense here in this game for the Nuggets. So there's a positive to look at if you're a Hawley fan.
Stops the clock with roughly 30 seconds and change in our third quarter. It'll be interesting to see the official time of possession in a post-game report. That comes later this evening via email.
Yeah.
Schmidt fires the pass far side, too far for Onitson. It's incomplete.
Yeah, even if the coverage wasn't there, I think that pass was out of bounds anyway. So, go ahead.
No,
missed opportunity is what I was going to say.
But a good thing on that pass, though, the only person that was able to gonna get that pass, if it was caught, it would have been a Yellow Jacket.
True.
Or it would have been out of bounds.
True. Yep, 100% accurate.
On the Yellow Jacket side of things. But Hawley, great coverage on that play, and that's what they've done for the most part tonight, besides those couple of early touchdowns. They've really tightened up defensively since that second quarter and have done a nice job. As it's 4th and 8, and the Yellow Jackets will send out Hudson Hackle to kick it.
About a 30-ish yard attempt.
Snap, spot, the kick from Hackle is good. And the Yellow Jackets add 3 more with 37 seconds to go.
24-0 in favor of Perham. Update from Barnesville. 4 minutes to go. Still same score. 8-7 Trojans lead. 24-0 Yellow Jackets lead here.
And I'm willing to bet in that DGF Barnesville game, it's a lot of ground and pound, and the only difference is a 2-point conversion.
Exactly. Very curious to see if DGF can get on top or not in the next 4 minutes. We'll find out.
I'm actually kind of curious to see, on a different note, who scored first in that game.
I wonder if I can find that out for you.
KLN Family Brands kickoff coming up. It's fresh, it's fun, it's informative. Check out KLN Family Brands' new interactive website, klnfamilybrands.com. Yellow Jackets lead 24-0 on your United Community Bank scoreboard with 37 seconds to go after the field goal by Hudson Hackle.
I cannot confirm the answer to your question.
A nice kick there by Hackle for a touchback.
Nuggets will take over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
So the Nuggets now here, as we have just over 30 seconds remaining in the third. We'll see what they come out with on this. I think it's too little too late now here for Hawley. I think that field goal was the dagger. And not bad to get your kicker a 30-yard attempt, and he converts on it. That's got to build some confidence going into the season and some close games that the Yellow Jackets might have this later on this year.
Low snap again. I'll add on to your point here as Nelson drives forward with that one. Hackle last year had that big boots against Fergus Falls, the game winner. I believe it was 40-plus last year.
Yeah.
And he continues to have the big leg. Does a lot for this Yellow Jacket football squad. One of the lead backs in the backfield, and also the and has the boot. And it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Nuggets, as I believe they're going to come to the line and try to get this one off with 5 seconds to go. They got to hurry if they want to. And they get the snap off in time, hand it off. And a big room and a big hole there for Lucas Skink with a nice run across the 40 to the 43. And it'll be a first down for Hawley, but that will do it for the third quarter. The Yellow Jackets lead 24-0 on your United Community Bank scoreboard. Here from the Ted Minover Field in Perham on our opening night football coverage of the 2023 football season. The Yellow Jackets lead by 24. We'll take a break, come back with your fourth quarter here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
We're here for the start of the fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets lead 24-0. Make sure to stay tuned for our post-game show brought to you today by EOT Insurance. Grab a quote today by visiting EOTinsurance.com. Handoff to the near side. Not much doing, but it'll be a gain of 1 for Skink. That'll be 2nd and 9 for the Nuggets. This is Brendan Sandberg in on the stop.
Well, Barnesville has scored a touchdown. They now lead 14-7.
And, you know, they like to go for 2, so
yeah.
They could be going for their dagger over there with the 2-point conversion late. Nelson in the gun. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to his right. Fires right. Pass complete. Nice pitch and catch there. Liebach breaks a tackle. Gets a first down into Yellow Jacket territory. Brought down at the 40-yard line. Hackle in on that tackle. Well, nice job. Nelson showing off that arm there. 1st and 10 for the Golden Nuggets. One receiver right, one to the left side again. Handoff. Ames, not much doing as he cuts to the right. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, Nuggets still, they're down 3 possessions, but those 3 possessions are 2. You got to hit 3 2-point conversions to tie it.
Yeah, that's not going to be easy.
Nuggets offense, again, has had some success, but just haven't been able to finish drives tonight. Tight end split, one receiver right, one on the left side. Nelson's going to look Stoa, now comes right side, too strong, looking for Lelm. I thought his first read and Stoa was open. He thought there was too much coverage there, and he went back to Lelm over the middle and was too high on the pass. That'll bring up 3rd down. Third down, 10. 2 receivers right, one to the left side. Ames to the left of Nelson. Looks right, fires right, completely back. Goes to the outside, stiff arms a man, drives forward, has the first down, continues to drive his body forward before he gets pummeled into the ground. And a nice pitch and catch there. That short screen is there. First down for the Golden Nuggets. A nice job there of using that wide receiver screen to the far side of the field.
I think Hawley, if they haven't figured it out yet, they cannot go with the same play twice in a row because Perham has been able to figure it out. We'll see what they do here, though.
Interesting matchup near side, still on Onenson. They're going to go with the handoff. Ames straight ahead to the left side through the line. Ames gets about 4, and we'll call it 2nd and 6 for the Nuggets. It's the Yellow Jackets lead on your United Community Bank scoreboard, 24-0. Stay tuned for your J&L Nutrition in the Backyard Player of the Game. That's coming up in our postgame show. Brought to you by EOT Insurance. We'll have your also nice family sales drive of the game coming up in the postgame show. Low snap. Now Nelson has to run back, dives, covers it up. That's the only thing he can do. And getting credit. Falling on him for the tackle will be Brandon Sandberg. Once that knee goes down, it's automatic, the whistle blows. So it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, I suspect that it's all or nothing for Hawley right now. Just might as well continue to work on those pass games, kind of a late night practice or scrimmage, if you want to call it that, here for the Nuggets. And, no better time than to work on your game than now.
2 receivers left, one on the right side. Nelson looks over, gets the high snap this time, fires near side. Lelm, he breaks 1 tackle. Nice spin move. Drives forward to the 30, breaks a couple more tackles. Now inside at the 25 to the 20, and a nice run after the catch by Levi Lelm. It should be a first down for the Nuggets.
Levi Lelm's showing a little bit of passion on that run there. He just bulldozed that final Perham defender to gain those extra 3-4 yards at the end of that play there. Nice job.
They're going to say it's shorts on the spot, 4th and 1.
Might as well go for it.
Yellow Jackets coming to the line. Now Nelson under center with the 6'5 frame. We expect he's going to try to lean forward. Pressure up the middle is coming, I bet. And it's Nelson straight ahead. Now gets that open to his right. And he saw it. Good vision by Nelson. It's tough to stop a guy who's 6'5 with the quarterback sneak, but they had it bottled up, and he saw the opening to the right and got the first down.
Yeah, nice job there on the QB sneak by Noah Nelson. And, I didn't want to say it before the play, but I was thinking up the middle, and nobody will believe me, but it worked.
Inside the Reuter Family Dentistry red zone are the Nuggets. 2 receivers on the right side. Handoff Ames, left side. Gets swarmed under. Gets about 2. As we approach the 7-minute mark on the near sideline here. Blaze Schmidt might be done as backup quarterback Easton Kennedy is warming up. The Yellow Jackets leading 24-0 under 7 minutes to go. Nelson looks left, now comes to the middle of the field. It's incomplete. Looking for Leback. He didn't have a chance on that one.
Yeah, a little too much zip on that ball there by Nelson. He needs to put a not so much on that one. It may have been enough for a touchdown pass, but
Blaze Schmidt might be putting your name in the hat tonight for one of the players of the game. Brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, as well as Budget Blinds here tonight. Nelson. I'll hand it off. Not much doing, but driving forward is Lucas Skank on that one. That'll be 4th down. Larson in on the tackle. That'll be 4th down inside the Reuter Family Dentistry red zone. Ball spotted inside the 10. It looks like at the 8. The Nuggets can still get a first down without a touchdown. They're looking for 6 here. Nelson, handoff, and nothing doing. Can we stop short, and the Yellow Jacket defense turns it over.
Tough luck, tough break there for the Nuggets. I was really thinking that they might put one in this time, but they fall a little bit short.
1st and 10 now for the Yellow Jackets. As they'll have the football now. And Blaise Schmidt will still be in at quarterback. I think it's kind of dangerous territory. You want to switch quarterbacks, especially pinned back now inside the 5.
Well, DJF was driving, but they just turned the football over. Barnesville's going to win that game 14-7 inside the final minute of that one.
Hudson Hackle with the handoff, loses yards, dangerous, barely. He's at the 1-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and long. And maybe Hawley defense can find a way to get the points for their squad. The ball will be at the Yellow Jacket 1-yard line. Excuse me. As the Nugget defense trying to get the first points. If they can get a fumble, scoop, and score, a safety, pick 6, and the Yellow Jackets just trying to work clock and get out of the end zone here. Full house backfield. Handoff straight ahead. Safe play there. Gives them a yard. Brings up 3rd and long. That's Hackle again. It's been a good first night of high school football action across the state of Minnesota. We thank you for sticking with us here tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network. We'll have a fun one next week on Magnitude Sports. DGF taking on Fergus Falls on Friday night. I'll have that one live for you. Yellow Jackets will be on the road next week at Detroit Lakes in the battle for the paddle. Hawley will be taking on Frazee. The Yellow Jackets working the clock and methodically wearing down the Nuggets and just driving forward. And now Hawley will call timeout. I was wondering if that was going to happen on 4th down here. As Hawley will use a timeout there, smart one there, and try to get great field position here, and we'll take a break with them.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
Well, welcome back. 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will punt. Blaise Schmidt back in his end zone. Special teams getting some work here in the second half for the Yellow Jackets. Schmidt boots that one away. Lelm comes up, lets it take a hop, and it goes out of bounds just at the 40. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like inside the 40 at the 39. And that's where the Nuggets will set up shop. Scoring in this first half was mainly in the first half. 2 passes in the first quarter. Blaise Schmidt to Gage Onenson, 1 of 19, 1 of 36. Hudson Hackle banged 2 extra points to make it 14-0. And then in the second quarter, Schmidt to Rock, Braylon rocked for 20 yards, made it 21-0, and then the only scoring in the third quarter, a field goal by Hudson Heckel to make it 24-0, and that's where we stand on your United Community Bank scoreboard as the Yellow Jackets lead this one, approaching around the 4-minute mark. Nelson looks left, now goes back right, fires a pass incomplete. He had Lelm. Nice, strong pass by Nelson. May have been too strong, but Lelm unable to haul that one in. A nice job of Nelson there looking left, trying to move the safety with his eyes, and he found Lelm over the middle of the field, but it was incomplete.
And it is final now. Barnesville has defeated the DGF Rebels by the final score of 14-7. But, you know, even though DGF lost, I think that's the closest game that opponent has given Barnesville in quite some time. Outside of that 52-50 overtime loss against Osakis a couple of seasons ago.
Snap through the hands of Nelson. He'll just fall on it back in midfield.
Ball covered by Noah Nelson.
That's something, you know, head coach Peter Nance is going to work on the week, is that exchange between the center and the quarterback. It's been a struggle tonight for Hawley, sometimes low. Timing's been off sometimes as well. And there, that one, Nelson just couldn't handle it. That's going to be 3rd and long. And this Hawley squad, I believe, has some good pieces there that they just need to build and finish and put things together and finish, especially on the offensive side of things here. But as we touched on early throughout the night, they are missing running back Devon Stock. And, you know, he was a key part. And there is another snap that's high. And a couple of flags, and Nelson will fall on that one. Back at his own 30.
So see how they sort this one out here. Is it possibly a false start on Hawley? We're about to see what this guy has to say.
It's a hold on Hawley. The Yellow Jackets will decline that one.
Another somewhat nearby area score. Pelican Rapids up on Breckenridge 20-14 early on in the third quarter at last report. That one might come as a surprise to a few people. Coming up in the post-game show, we'll bring you some other scores from area football games as well.
Carson Kopacek to punt on 4th and a mile. Onison catches the low kick, cuts to the near side, trying to get the corner. Lelm wraps him up, drives him out of bounds. Nice job of pursuit by Lelm. And now we'll see the Yellow Jackets make some changes.
3 minutes and change to go, and it's always the fun part of the game when you have to learn some new names.
And in at quarterback will be Easton Kennedy.
Big thank you and a shout out going to Perham Beverage Director Aaron Anderson for bringing us some ice cold beverages up to this fairly warm press box.
Handoff right side.
Ball carrier Tristan Larson.
Was Tristan Larson on the carry.
On the stop, Brady Hines. Yellow Jackets have a new quarterback.
That'll be 2nd down. For the Yellow Jackets as they work the clock. And as Gopher head coach would say, the Yellow Jackets are 1-0 in Hawley week. As the Gophers went last night 1-0 in Nebraska week. Kennedy gets the sign from just behind the signal. They're going to wait. As you can tell, his job is to look at the back official to see when his hand comes down to start the clock on the play clock when it gets down to 5, and then that's when Kennedy will probably snap it. And there it is. Handoff. That's Perham Pirate legend Ty Rooney on the ball carry. Makes it 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, not a whole lot happening there on that particular play.
1 minute, 53 seconds remaining in the game.
My clock, sorry, is off a little bit. As we're approaching under 2 minutes on your United Community Bank scoreboard, the Yellow Jackets in control in this one, leading 24-0.
Some other AAA action. Park Rapids at Fergus Falls tonight. No report on a score on that one just yet.
Now Kennedy on the keep. Tries to stiff arm a man, drives, falls forward, brings up 4th down as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. As the clock continues to run here in our 4th quarter of game number 1 of what should be an exciting fall sports season for football, game number 1, and I know you had earlier ones as well for the volleyball season on Magnitude Sports earlier last week and this week as well.
Yeah, our 4th game, and then after tonight we have a Magnitude record 7 days off, 6 full days off and a partial 7th day off until that DGF Fergus Falls game 1 week from tonight.
And now the Yellow Jackets will call timeout with 35.2 seconds to go in this contest. They'll discuss whether they'll just kick it away, take a knee, and let Hawley take over the ball right there, and we'll see what they do. But the Yellow Jackets will improve to 1-0. Hawley will fall to 0-1, and make sure to stay tuned to our post-game show tonight, brought to you by EOT Insurance. Grab a quote today by visiting EOTinsurance.com. We also like to thank Frontier Airlines. They're the presenters of our Go Wild halftime show. Visit flyfrontier.com today to learn about the Go Wild Pass and Lock-in one-way flights in and out of both Fargo and Minneapolis for as low as $15. Also like to thank Great Clips. Download the Great Clips app from the App Store to find the location nearest you today. And one of our other great sponsors, Dakota Fins and Feathers. If you love hunting and fishing, then you'll love Dakota Fins and Feathers on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel today. The Yellow Jackets will battle for the panel. Last year it was all Detroit Lakes. The Yellow Jackets hope to take that back next week. Hawley will look to regroup and take on Frazee next week.
And both of those matchups should be a pretty good one for those two respective matchups.
One hop snap to Schmidt on the punt. He'll just kick it away. And they'll try to down it inside the 5, and they'll do just that as it stops right at the 4.5-yard line. And it'll be Hawley football.
Nice kick there by Perham, pinning Hawley back deep in their own side of the field. Here as we approach the final seconds of this one.
Just a dynamic performance tonight by the Yellow Jacket defense. Hawley had a lot of things going with them, just couldn't continue or maintain the momentum, but the Yellow Jackets did a nice job taking it away from them. The Yellow Jackets offensively, strong first quarter, and then second quarter was pretty good in that opening drive, then kind of put it in cruise control.
Yep.
And head coach Jesse Hine picks up win number 1 of his football career as the Nuggets come out in shotgun at the 5-yard line with 25.6 seconds to go. Nelson's going to throw near side, Stoa complete. Stoa tackled inbound, just shy of the first down. That will keep the clock running. The Nuggets are going to let this one run, and that will do it. The game will end with a Nelson to Stoa completion, and the Yellow Jackets improve to 1-0 with a 24-0 victory. We'll take a momentary break. But we'd like to thank our United Community Bank scoreboard as it shows the Yellow Jackets up with the victory tonight, 24-0 over Hawley. We'll come back with your postgame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, this is Mike from Magnitude Sports. I'd like you to do me a favor if you would. Subscribe to this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. The channel is owned by a family I've known for over 2 decades and features some sports stars from previous Magnitude Sports broadcasts. So if you're the type of guy that likes fishing, hunting, dogs, you can get all that and more right here on the Dakota Fins and Feathers YouTube channel. You can also find them on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's educational, it's captivating, it's fun. It's Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe today.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware, right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
Welcome back here to the EOT Insurance postgame show. Make sure to grab a quote today by visiting EOTinsurance.com as the Yellow Jackets, with a nice victory tonight over Hawley, earn a 24-0 win, improved to 1-0. Hawley drops to 0-1 on the year. Yellow Jackets really set the tone early with the ground game and then kind of mixed it in nicely with the air as they were able to pick up that victory tonight. And Blaze Schmidt, 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Gage Johnson, 1 to Braylon Rock tonight for the Yellow Jackets. Hudson Hackle with the field goal. And we'd like to get through our sponsors and thank them first. And we do have some things to wrap up in our postgame show. We'd like to thank Frontier Airlines, Great Clips, Dakota Fins and Feathers, Budget Blinds. We would also like to thank J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, Bruder Family Dentistry, United Community Bank, KLN Family Brands, EOT Insurance, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nice Family Sales, Central Market, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, Lakes Area Co-op, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Perham Chamber of Commerce, New Horizons Realty, the State Agency of Hawley, Perham Health, Waterfront Recreational, and Ray Sport and Marine. I'd like to thank all of them for their sponsorship tonight. And now we will name your J&L Nutrition and Backyard Player of the Game, and it's going to be, in my opinion, Mike, I think it's quarterback Blaze Schmidt. He really did a good job of leading this Yellow Jacket offense. He found the open man, did some nice jobs with securing some smart plays. Offensively tonight, 3 touchdown passes, really got the Yellow Jacket offense going. Got the right read, found the right guys, and his connection with Gage Johnson was huge tonight as the Yellow Jackets, with the victory, led by your J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, player of the game, Blaze Schmidt, with 3 touchdown passes, 2 of them to Gage Johnson, 1 to Braylon Rock.
Yeah, I do not disagree with that. You know, and you got to give an honorable mention to that offensive line for the Perham Yellow Jackets as well, because without that run game's not doing anything. And but Blaze Schmidt just really capped off an impressive run game with those 3 touchdown passes, and then you tack on the 3 points on the, I think it was a 30-yard field goal? Yeah, 30-yard field goal attempt, and just an all-around solid performance here for the Yellow Jackets.
And now our Nice Family Sales drive of the game. You kind of said it at halftime and ended up holding up. That game-winning drive was the opening drive for the Yellow Jackets. They opened it up with some run plays, did a nice job mixing the pass. And then at the end, the drive was capped off with a 19-yard pitch and catch. Blaze Schmidt to Gage Johnson. That gave the Yellow Jackets the early 7-0 lead. And that is your Nice Family Sales drive of the game.
Yeah, a great ball game here tonight. A little bit more great if you're a Perham Yellow Jackets fan, and a lot of things that Hawley can look back on this one and say, hey, we can do this better and this better. And you mentioned it early and a few other times, one of their running backs out on injury, so that certainly didn't help matters for the Hawley Nuggets. But I still think they got, and you kind of alluded to this earlier, they still got some good core pieces here that they can build on and maybe put together a solid season this year.
I definitely think so. They got some solid pieces to this offense. It's just finishing. That's what they got to find a way to do, is finish some drives. They've had some long extended drives, just couldn't finish that. And I think when that comes to them, and it will, I believe, in the next few weeks, You won't be surprised to see this Hawley Nugget team make a strong run. That's the joys of week 1. You
Yeah.
can pick apart everything and little different things all night long, and they did a nice job tonight. Did the Yellow Jacket defense against the Nugget offense that I believe will put up some points as the season wears along.
Taking a look at some 3A and AA scores, had a close one. War Road, 24-22 victory over St. Cloud Cathedral. Some other nearby games here. Barnesville, 14-7 winners over DGF. Perm 24-0 here over Hawley, the game you just watched here on Magnitude Sports. And no report from Fergus Falls Park Rapids as we move over to the 2A scoreboard here. Pelican Rapids at last report had a 20-14 lead over Breckenridge. And that's about the only scores of nearby games. One other one that we could potentially touch on here, Monaga falls tonight to, let's see here, who did they fall down? Browerville Eagle Valley by the final of 26-0. So those are some of your nearby area football finals tonight. Of course, a whole bunch of football games across the state every Friday night, sometimes on Thursday too on the Minnesota sports season. So, like you mentioned, Jason, week 1 done, and we look forward to week 2 when we have DGF and Fergus Falls on tap for you about 1 week from now. So
we take a look at our schedule coming up ahead. Like you said, DGF and Fergus Falls, always a good battle there when those two teams get together. That will kick off the Midwest Red Division part of the season. And those two teams will do battle on our Magnitude Sports broadcast. We're looking forward to that one Friday night. And then it gets right back to the courts with a lot of volleyball action.
Yeah, the Rebels and Otters square off after the weekend. After they square off on the football field, they'll see each other on the volleyball court. Then we're over in Park Rapids on Tuesday. And then we have our first doubleheader on Thursday as the Yellow Jackets will host the Barnesville Trojans. And we'll also have the DGF Rebels hosting the Hawley Nuggets. So the Hawley Nuggets fans, circle September 14th on your calendar. That will be our next Nuggets broadcast for you. You can dig deeper into that schedule at our website at magnitudesn.com.
And Mike, I'll let you lead into that, where you can find us.
Yeah, well, you can see there, X, formerly known as Twitter. Like I said, that's a conversation we can have off air. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Certainly appreciate it if you give us a follow, subscription, like on any and or all of those. If you'd be so kind to do so, I'll give you a high five if I ever meet you. So,
all right. Well, thank you for tuning in tonight. We thank all our sponsors. For Mike Mason, I'm Jason Groth. The Yellow Jackets win tonight by a score of 24-0. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
The preceding broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.